everyone, welcome to my channel, Ethio Book Junkie. My name is Layla. Welcome if you're watching this video. So today I'm going to be doing a video on something that I should have done a long time ago. And I have filmed these a lot, but I always end up deleting them because I really do not like the way my voice sounds. And then I always find myself saying or making weird noises or repeating certain words, and it gets really annoying. And yeah, I hyper focus on that, and it drives me nuts. So this time I'm determined. So okay. Anyways, the video that I'm gonna be doing right now, or that I'm doing right now, is the BookTube Newbie Tag. I found this online. It has 11 questions, so I'm just gonna answer those, introduce myself, the channel, the whole shebang. So yeah. So the first question is, why did you start this channel? And you may be questioning that yourself as well, because I just said I don't like the way my voice sounds. So you would think that, creating a channel where I would have to talk all the time would kind of wouldn't be the logical thing to do. But I feel like the benefits will outweigh the costs. I really like talking about books, and I need an outlet to do that. And so I think, BookTube is a perfect community or the outlet to join to just talk about the books that I like and love, and just, interact with like-minded people. And then on top of that, BookTube is basically my, one of my main sources of entertainment. That's literally all I watch on my free time. So it would be pretty cool to join that or be a part of that as well. The second question is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? I don't know if there's anything unique or different that I can bring to BookTube. I feel like, essentially the whole point of this community is to just talk about books, to review books, to recommend books, just to discuss, just basically anything and everything that has to do with books, around books, publishing, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know if there's anything unique I can add to that. The only thing that comes to mind is just my different perspective on certain books or on certain topics and stuff. So yeah, so if you wanna different takes on different things or different books or genres or whatever, I guess you can find that here. I hope that made sense. That felt like a really long word vomit, so I'm sorry. Okay, so the fourth question is, why do you love reading? Or yeah, the fourth question is, why do you love? Did I skip a question? I don't think I did. We'll just go with it. The fourth question is, why do you love reading? I'm an escapist. I enjoy reading to leave this world and enter another one. Yeah, just, I don't know. Our world, especially right now, feels kind of ugh. And so opening a book, and just discovering a new world, going on a different journey. Journey. I don't know what I just said. Journey. Will be super, or is super. It's like a source of therapy, So I really enjoy that. Yeah. So the fifth question is, what book or series got you into reading? This is pretty obvious. I feel like a lot of booktubers say this, but it's basically Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Yeah, as the name of my channel says, I'm Ethiopian. So I wasn't born in the States. I came here in 2008. So, when I first arrived here, I did not speak English at all. So I knew 2 words, and they were thank you and shut up. And I basically didn't even know what they meant. I just picked them up from watching a movie or something. Anyways, so when I had to like sit down and read, it was just torturous for me because I didn't understand it. It was really hard to make up the like, put the letters together to make the word and all that kind of stuff. So I did not enjoy it. I did not enjoy it initially. Um, yeah. So when I was in fifth grade, um, my teacher pushed me to join our school's Battle of the Books, and I did not want to join it. But I didn't want to disappoint my teacher at the time because she was one of my favorites, so I ended up joining it anyways. Basically, the way Battle of the Books worked at my school or my elementary at the time was I think they had like 5 groups, I want to say. Yeah, I think there were like 5 groups, and then one of the groups was me and a couple of my friends, and they would assign us 5 books to read as a group each, and then after a certain time, I don't remember how long we had to finish, or how long we had to finish the books, that we would get tested on them, or we would battle some questions out regarding the books that we read. So one of the first books that was assigned was Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, and somehow I ended up picking up and reading that one. Um, and wow, to say that I fell in love is just like an understatement, because I fell in love. Like, it was just so crazy to me that I could open a book and just enter this just magical world, like this just world full of possibilities, where this like supposedly mundane regular kid that just did not belongs ends up belonging, and has powers on top of that, was just mind-boggling to me. Like, I fell in love. I wished so much that I was Percy at that time. Anyways, which, I'm super excited for the show. Yay. Side note on that. Anyways, so yeah. The sixth question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Or booktuber, yeah, booktubers. How do you stay consistent, and like, how do you maintain this channel when, you know, your life is really busy? I'm in school full time. Currently it's like summer, and I'm taking a couple of summer courses, but it's not overwhelming. So well, it is kind of overwhelming because it's fast paced. So, but it's not as bad as it is during like a regular full school year. Um, yeah, so like, I know this fall I'm gonna be taking about 16 credits, so it's gonna get really busy with assignments and all that kind of stuff. So, and I know a lot of booktubers, like, they have a full-time job, um, family members to take care of and stuff. So I know that like maintaining the channel and just keeping the balance can be challenging. And so, like, how do you go about that? Because I want to know. Okay, so the seventh question is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Basically what I just said, just having such a busy school schedule, work schedule, um, and trying to keep yourself motivated and consistent with maintaining this channel, because it is a big responsibility. So that's, yeah. Moving on. So the eighth question is, why did you start reading? Basically, again, for escapism, I like entering a different world than the one that I'm in right now. The ninth question is, where do you read? I don't know what that question specifically means, but anywhere. I can read anywhere. In my room, in the living room, when I'm outside, in the car, at school, in a library. I can carry physical books with me, but I also have like ebooks and audiobooks that I always have on hand. So I can read anywhere. I hope that answers that question. The 10th question is, what kinds of books do you read? Wow, I'm really having a hard time reading these questions. So, um, typical fantasy romance fiction. I do not like horror. I'm iffy about thrillers. Yeah. So it's, sorry, romance and fantasy, I would say, are my main ones. Bit of sci-fi here and there. Yeah. Number and nonfiction. Okay, nonfiction I don't enjoy at all. I feel like, you know, I'm already living reality. Like, I do not need to open a book and read more of it. I know this excuse is kind of overused. I understand that, but it's just where I stand on it. Maybe this channel will motivate me to start reading nonfiction, depending on what you guys recommend. But I will not read. I will not. I refuse to read anything sad nonfiction books, because it's gonna depress me. I'm already prone to depression, so we do not need to be adding that to the mix. Just saying. And the 11th question, or the last question, is what does your book collection look like? You know, I would pick up this camera and kind of show you guys my 2 shelves, but it is messy. I need to dust. It's disorganized, so we will not be doing that. Basically, I just have a whole lot of fantasy books, a lot of romance, like historical romance. I have all of the Outlander series. I've only read maybe like 3 of them, so I need to get going on that. Yeah. So just stuff like that. Fantasy, romance. I do have a bit of nonfiction that I've accumulated over the years, that I don't touch at all. Yeah. So I'll definitely have to go through that and reorganize it and then do like a separate video for it. Oh wait, I do have like 2 Amharic books. Amharic is the one of the languages in Ethiopia. I can like read and write a tinsy bit. I'm not very fluent. To read a whole sentence, it takes me like 30 minutes, and then it gives me a huge headache. Like, it's so hard. But one of my goals is to become more fluent at speaking Amharic, and also at writing and reading in it. And so I guess like, oh, that could be like a unique thing that I can bring to this to the BookTube community, where maybe I become like I become fluent enough for me to start reading books and stuff in Amharic and talk about them to you guys. That would be kind of interesting, I think. I don't want to make promises on that, because my schedule is so crazy with school and work and stuff, that I don't know, relearning a language that I've forgotten is gonna take some time. So maybe in the distant future we'll do that. Okay. So that's the last of the questions. If you have any other questions for me, or if, you know, if there's anything specific you want me to expand on or talk about, let me know. I will do that. I'll make another video for it. Yeah. So, oh my god, I am so sorry. I have like this claw thingy in my hair that keeps banging against this. It's not like super secure on the wall, so I'm sorry for that noise. I didn't know if you're wearing headphones. I know that can be really annoying. Okay, yeah. So that's all for right now. If you made it this long in this mess of a video, thank you. You're a trooper. I greatly appreciate you. So if you want to see more from me or find out more about me, like this video, subscribe. At this point in time, I'm thinking of doing a video at least like once a week or once every 2 weeks. Maybe once every 2 weeks. So the more free time I have, the more videos I'll be able to make. Yeah, so that's kind of my schedule right now. The schedule that I'm thinking of right now. So, yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate you. Bye.